was clearly shocked, but his ego couldn't accept it. So who was he dating before that? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Like a boozy would say, come on, man.
DDG. A couple of weeks ago, there were some. I didn't know, but by mistake, I bumped into this situation. I don't know, so I thought it's a good thing to talk about because I mean, DDG and I think is it Halle Bailey surname? They broke up.
Yeah, Halle Bailey, something like that.
Yeah, and
Or Haley
Haley,
Bailey.
whatever it is. Um, I don't care. I thought it was an interesting situation. Joe Budden responded to that breakup, and this is what Joe had to say. And after Joe said it, it went sideways. Fair use.
Who the is DDG? and why am I supposed to care about his thoughts on anything? I'm very happy that they have broken up, so I don't get to keep seeing this name attached to this girl's name when I don't know him for nothing as a standalone. And for me, it's important to know people based off their own name and merit and what they have done. Every time I see his name, it's attached to hers, and it's typically in some type of clout chaser fashion. So that makes me look at him a different way, and hopefully I get to look at him a lot less now that they've broken.
Well, she's extremely high profile. She's high profile.
Very high profile and very talented.
And you saying her head game is trash, gonna go get their own account.
Yeah, we figured it out.
They're gonna go find out on their own, number one. And number two, if it was that trash, why you snatched that cherry so fast, my boy? I mean, if her head was as bad as you say, that cherry didn't levitate long before you got in action, DDG.
That's
I
impressive.
don't even know what that stands for.
What does DDG stand for? Daryl Dwayne Granberry.
Yeah, your name, Granberry? You know what my thing is with the that's on the rise and they want to go get with the chick with some notoriety that's also on the rise.
Salute, by the way.
Whenever that relationship fails, I never see them bounce back with something that's going to get Shorty upset. I normally never hear from them again in the dating realm. I don't think I'm going to ever hear about DDG and his next chick.
I'm on.
Well, his
I
chick
think that's
before
same
her, you know who she is.
I don't.
Who?
Ruby. I'll talk your DDG.
Who was the chick before her? I'm afraid that we view that differently.
And there was a whole lot going on with her where she was doing clout chasing to their relationship.
Well, Ruby is a hustler and a business owner. Who was the young lady before her?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's what troubles me. That's what troubles me. Good luck, DDG. This will be your first and last time being mentioned on this broadcast for the rest of eternity.
So first of all, Joe Budden is known to be like a hater. He thrives on that as well. So that's his brand. It is what it is. But you could clearly see his shock when they told him Ruby Rose. Because what are you gonna say next, KaiR? I mean, what are you gonna say next?
So I have to come back from that. Well, what's the girl before that? I guess.
Yeah, but he's known to.
Yeah,
But that's his brand. That's his brand. And you know what I think? Yeah, it is what it is. That's his brand. But what I think is that it's funny how a guy who, I don't know, Joe Budden's like track his history, but he worked to get where he's at right now. First in the music industry, that's where I know him from, with Slaughterhouse, and now moving on to podcasting, where he's doing a very good job. But imagine like a podcaster that's been there for like 5 years saying, "Look at Joe Budden. Who does he think he is? I hate it when people start. You need to start somewhere, you know? And I respect people who hustle. And when I see someone that's starting in law, and I've been doing it for a bit longer than them, and if I see that they're really trying and they come talk, I'm always open and always willing to give advice. And I always appreciate the ones who led the way before me when they talk about things, you know, like when they say, RJC, you're doing a great job. Listen, don't do this, do that. Here's a tip. I really appreciate it. I have a lot of respect. I understand that it's not, you don't have to do it, you know, but to use that same time to bash someone, it's, what's the point other than hate? You know, it's like, yeah, I don't get that. But that's his brand.
You fight hate with hate. This is what DDG had to say. Pump it up when gold after 20 years old. BITCH. I'm on you. Then he follows up. Ion. Is it ionic? I don't know. Ion be tripping about the girls saying ish. Because I'm used to it. It's all love. But ninjas with platforms gonna get a response for sure. Ninja got 30 years max of life left and speaking on a relationship of people the same age as your son. You ain't take care of. Is that how you oh my God. Anyway, I hope you forgot to take your magnesium pills today, you old BITCH. He was going off.
But that's what Joe wants as well. He's baiting. But you know what's funny, KR? When you're okay. If I just started my firm today, and I look for a beef with someone who's, or let's say music, because everyone understands music. I started rapping today, and I look for a beef with someone who's been doing it for like 20, 30 years, right? And they keep talking ish. And the person responds back, I win. Because then when he responds, everyone knows who I am. Now, let's approach it from the opposite angle. If that person attacks me without me having done anything to him, he just starts talking to me, that shows me that he's insecure. Because if you're doing this for like 20, 30 years and you're up there, why would you care about a little guy like me? So when I do it, you would say, he's trying to bait, he's trying to, you know, he's looking for a come up. But it's very petty and shows insecurity when you go and attack someone. You start a beef for no reason. And then when someone makes you look like a fool by telling you, well, you know who he dated before that, right? Ruby Rose. He was clearly shocked, but his ego couldn't accept it. So who was he dating before that? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Like a boozy would say, come on, man. What are you talking about? It's a flawed argument, but he's just hating. That's what he does. He just hates. So, yeah.